weren't put under real pressure by Rotherham, who were a very good side. They got in an early lead against us, and it was a real contest, which was great for the tournament as well, because I think there's been some mismatches in the British and Irish Cup, so to have a full-blooded match like that in the quarter-final stages was really pleasing, and to see the way the players came through it was equally pleasing.
Yeah, well, you've talked about it being a squad here at Bristol all season. Was that a proving point last week? It was used players, utilised players, and they put in a really good performance for you.
Exactly, and it's key that we have a big squad, and whenever anybody gets an opportunity to perform, they put their hand up and perform in the right way. And when you look at the performances right across the board, young Joe Joyce being able to get his first start, Ian Grieve playing as well as he did in the game, Callum Brayley finding his feet again and performing well in that last 20 minutes. You look at the performances of players, I'm delighted with the attitude that's shown, and that's all you can ask for. When you get an opportunity, you've got to be able to take that opportunity. And somebody else that has been playing well is Charlie Ainsbury. He came through well in the last couple of weeks, and it then adds to the competition for places, but it means that players are battle hardened, and if opportunities arise for whatever player, they need to be able to take them. And what is pleasing is that these guys put their hands up this weekend.
And not everybody, of course, has got a deal yet for next season. That's realistic. There will be changes in the summer. Is there still an opportunity for those who haven't been signed up for next season to impress you enough to think, oh, hang on, you might still have a role to play next season?
It's always important for guys just to focus on this year, and some of the decisions that are being made for next year are too late. It's about looking at the squad that we have and making sure the guys that are leaving are able to find a club and able to play rugby, and that's exactly why some of the decisions have been made. We've made some pleasing additions to the squad for next year, and it's vital that the players who are here currently are just focused on performing for Bristol, and whatever opportunity they get, they want to get into the either British and Irish Cup semi-final squad or the playoff squad.
Yeah, Moseley away, 5:05, isn't it, this weekend? What can we expect up there? It's a ground where Bristol haven't had it all their own way, have they, in recent years?
Well, it's certainly going to be windy, and I think there'll be a really good atmosphere. I've been up there a number of times to watch games, and I think the Moseley support, a quality support. They turn up each week and get behind their side through thick and thin, and like our support, they'll travel around to watch the team. They don't have as big a numbers as we have, but they certainly are very vocal, and I think that the two sets of supporters know each other pretty well, and there's always good banter between them. And I think being on Sky gives Moseley the opportunity to showcase what they have, and they've got a new stadium that new stand they're looking to build, and I think they should be pleased with what they've done this year, because they've had to fight really hard in every game they've played. They've probably got the lowest budget of any other team that's in the competition, but they've performed really well, and I think that credit to Kevin Maggs should really be given. Sides we're seeing now trying to stop us from playing, and they're doing that by testing our ability to win the ball in the contact area and slowing our ball down in the contact area, and it's vital that we're able to deal with those threats. In Leeds, we struggled a little bit. Rotherham last week struggled a bit in terms of dealing with those threats, and that's a key work on for us to make sure that we get right this weekend.
Yeah, you're guaranteed a top four finish. How important is it now that you can carry on the job and end the season, the regular season, top of the league?
Yeah, every game we go into, we want to win the game, and we want to win it in style as well. So the improvements that we're trying to make are vital for us. So the improvements that we're making in our defensive shape, our tackling ability, our work rate, the improvements we're making in our line out and our scrum, every area that we're challenging to make sure we make improvements in the next 3 or 4 weeks, so that when we come to the playoffs, that whoever we're playing against, and that's in the other team's hands, whoever we're playing against, that we're able to deliver winning performances in those 2 games.
Yeah, and in terms of team news, anyone likely to be added to the squad this week after injury, or are there any fresh injuries to report either?
We've got a number of players coming back, which is really pleasing, and rested a few players last week so that they could get over the bumps and bruises, but also put in a heavy conditioning set for so that we're able to peak at the end of the season. What I would think, that we've got a very competitive squad, so I hope that if everybody will be available for selection.
And just finally, you must be enjoying it because it's now getting to the stage where every game really matters, doesn't it? There's a lot at stake into the business end of the season.
I've enjoyed the whole season actually. It's gone really quickly. Surprisingly, thinking back to Cornish Pirates, our first game of the season in September, the season has really raced by. But this is the key part to the season for us, and we've put ourselves in a position on two fronts to go out and win 2 trophies, and we can get excited about that.